Guys, what is going on? So, good morning, good day, good night, wherever you're watching from in the world, guys. Hope you guys are well. I'm feeling good today. It's sunny. Vibes are good. Vibes are in the air. But yeah, man, in this portion of the series, we're going to be starting on the fabrication on Pearl. So we've got the exhaust manifold and the turbo to remove. We've also got the intake manifold to remove. So I'm going to get these bits off. And then we can get the new bits on to mock up. I just thought I'd just do the mock up on this engine, it's just easier. And then yeah, the fabricator can come down and get all of our fabrication side of things out of the way, and we're good to go. So make sure you drop a thumbs up, drop a comment, and make sure you subscribe, guys. It always helps, trust me guys, but let's get into this. So we're going to start off with getting our boost pipes removed. 210s. So I just like to loosen up everything so it makes life a little bit easier. So I should be able to pull this off of here. There you go. Get this one off. Voila. Easy as pie. Go ahead and get all of our sensor plugs removed. So this is our TPS, map sensor, and then we just got a couple of vacuum lines. So we've got this for the servo, or brake booster for my American followers, and this one's for the blower valve. That's just a blank that can stay on, and the fuel pressure regulator vacuum. IAT, unplug that, get that out of the way, throttle cable and idle control, and the back, that's off. So yeah, this line for the servo off. Okay, the lines for the blower valve right now just run a 6mm silicone vacuum line. I'm going to be replacing that with push to connect fittings all round, so you'll be a lot more convenient in that sense. I'm not too worried if it splits, because yeah. Should get off. Pull that off. Throttle cable. Disconnect it from the butterfly. Okay, so that's off. That's our throttle cable off. So right now is literally just our fuel lines and our injector plugs, which we get off. 1, 2, 3, 4. They're all off. Catch as much as we can. That's all that matters. This is what happened before with this fitting. It ends up spinning the ORB fitting into the fuel rail as well. So yeah, you just got to hold it with another spanner and you're good to go. Jobs are good one, baby. So yes guys, since I'm not going to be running this engine again, makes sense just to drain the coolant out completely, because after the fabrication's done, the engine can literally come straight out. So yeah, we've just got the coolant draining right now, so we'll get this cap off. Yeah. Now we've got some flow. So yeah, got all of our nuts off from underneath, so we're just going over the top ones now. Lovely jubbly. So we have our two intake manifolds right here. Out with the old, in with the new. So I still need to get this port matched to 70mm, but yeah, just for now, I'm going to get this swapped over temporarily just for, you know, mock-up purposes for the fabrication. So let's get this off, get it swapped over. So this last one in the corner, as you can see right here, but yeah, it was causing me a bit of ag just because the socket was a bit too short, but get the long reach in there, jobs are good. So that's all of our bolts secured, and that's our new intake manifold. So let's get it on the car. Just make sure we don't catch anything along the way. Try going as smooth. Right. So we've got one issue already, which is our pressure regulator. So what I'll do is I'll unbolt this. Yeah, I'll get that out of the way because that needs to move anyway. So we're going to be moving this regardless. So just rest it down there like that. And now oh yeah. See how low that sits? Crazy. Get you a different angle. That sits so much lower. So another thing I'm probably going to do right now is get this fuel filter removed. Just so it's one thing out of the way for one, as this will be going underneath the car. Plus, we need to mount up the pressure regulator up here. But now we've got all this space, so we should be pretty good. Get that peak off, so that's out. Cool. So what I'm going to probably do is, I'm going to run it opposite sides, because I used to run the feed coming up into the filter, into this 90, and it goes down and under, and then into this 90 right here, and then it will go into the rail, go through the rail, out the rail, into the regulator that's sat here, and then down. But I think I'm actually going to change it up. I'm going to do the feed this way, going in. I'm going to come out and around into the regulator, and then out the bottom of the regulator back to the tank. Because I've got to get rid of all the stock lines as well, the stock fuel lines, because we're going to be running the dash 8, the dash 6. So it's a lot of stuff to get rid of, but it frees up space and it gives us a chance to mock up the new stuff. So that's what we'll be doing right now. So while I can get this out, let's get this going. So what I'm going to do now is get this pressure regulator removed. And we'll get this removed, we'll get the gauge removed, and we'll put our pressure sensor in. Also need to change the bracket, the back of it. So yeah, she's out. So we'll probably cap this side off, whereas this side's capped now, but we're going to run from the rail into this side instead of this side, and then yeah, we'll run our return back down to the tank. But yeah, what I need to do right now is change this bracket out and get rid of this gauge, and we'll put our pressure sensor in here so we can start the wiring on that as well. Yeah, let's go. So yes guys, I just had to do a slight bit of modification to the fuel pressure regulator bracket. Didn't end up painting it because it faces the firewall anyway, so that's all good. But yeah, you see I've got two markings right here. So I basically just kind of line this up to the chassis. Kind of got it straight as I can. So it's going to sit somewhat like that. So yeah, I'm just going to get these drilled out. And then yeah, we'll have some place to mount our regulator. But yeah, I was going to go over here, but yeah, I don't really like how high it sits like that. So we'll go a bit lower and we'll get this done. So I've got the fuel pressure regulator all mounted up. Just used a 10 bolt and nut, some lock washers behind it. Did actually run out of this size riv nut, so yeah, we just had to opt out to some nuts and bolts, but she's on there good. So I'll take this wiper cowling off and yeah, just get behind there to lock up the nuts, but she's on there secure, she ain't going nowhere. So yeah, that's one thing out of the way. I'm gonna get the pressure sensor mounted on that, and then we can start on this front portion, getting this turbo and stuff off. So let's get into it. So I thought I'd just finish up the back here. So we've got our pressure sensor on right there. So yeah, man, that is basically that done. I just need to swap out the fittings, put the blank on this side, and then yeah, other than that, we are pretty much good to go. Then we can make up our return going back to the tank and whatnot when it's time. But yeah, man. So I'm making swift progress. Currently just in the middle of getting this turbo removed. Got the oil return off and the oil feed just removed. Just getting the bolts out. These bolts haven't been out since we put this thing together, so everything is extremely rusty. But we're on the verge of getting it out. Okay, so we're getting somewhere. Now it's just to get this manifold off. We're good to go. It's hot, man. 33 degrees, guys. I ain't got no fan in here. I'm dying right now. Forgot to press record, sorry guys. But yeah, man, manifold is off. So yeah, just scoping what I need to do here, what I need to get out and out of the way, shall I say. Whew. So new manifold is on. I have to take off the wastegates because yeah, there was no chance of me getting that in there. So once I get the intercooler off and get them mounted back up, and yeah, man, we can go from there. Yeah, boy. Got the turbo mocked up in there. So 6466 hybrid is in. We've got plenty of space, man. This back housing is pretty small, so we always got room to upgrade and go bigger if we need. But yeah, man, apart from that, we're looking good. So yes, it's been a couple of days since my last clip. Got the original front bumper back on, so it looks a bit more like mine again. But yeah, as you did see, man, we've got the new turb ski on, got the new exhaust manifold on, new intake manifold, and our fuel pressure regulator. We remounted it up here. Just got to get some, well, I've got the fittings, I just need to fit them. So that'll be that done. And then, yeah, I've got some other bits as well, fuel related, so we can start getting the lines made and whatever. But for the most part, the only problem I've had is if you look down here on this turbine housing, if it'll focus, you see it's got like a recess cut out in the corners on all of them. So my problem is now, with these 17mm nut heads, if you look, it's slightly overlapping that recess. So it's not actually clamping down fully on two of them, so I think it's just this side. So what I've ended up doing, I've bought so many sets of nuts, but I've ended up just getting some 14mm heads. These are 17s. So I've got some 14mm heads, and hopefully that will clear our little recess there. So yeah, man, just little tedious things, but we are getting there. So once that's all done, we can make a start on the fabrication. I'm still waiting on the flange and the clamp for the downpipe flange, or downpipe, downpipe flange. So yeah, I'm just waiting on that from Precision. That should be here hopefully this week or next, and then yeah man, can make the up pipe. Intercooler pipes can get made in the meantime, and yeah, we're getting there, So as I was saying, in regards to the nuts for the turbo, so these are M10 by 1.5 by 14mm hex. So these actually have a 14mm head, whereas these have a 17. So might even leave the two on this side, they're cool, and then just change these two, but we'll see. I might just change all four because it needs to come back off anyway, so I can put the return flange on. So I also got these ones before. These are also 17mm, and they've also got a washer. So yeah, these couldn't work regardless. If these ones are hitting without a washer, then yeah. But it is what it is. It's just little things. Also got a Walbro 535. I've got a fuel pump relay kit and all that stuff. So yeah, once we get onto the fuel stuff, I will make another video on that. And yeah man, just making slow progress guys. So I took the turbo off completely, got the turbo drain flange on. So I was just looking at that also, what I'm gonna have to do with that. It's probably a 45-degree come down, so I just want to avoid this #1 runner. So probably come down forward like that, and then maybe a 45 out of the sump plug there. But yeah, we'll see. Regarding our nuts, so I've got my 14mm copper nuts on there, and you see man, there's a lot more clearance now, a lot more. So I haven't actually got a gasket in this at the moment. It's just literally all for mock-up. That's why this one is loose, because I was trying to work out how I'm actually going to tighten that when I do come to it. But probably gonna have to take out the 13mm bolt on the turbine housing, take that off first, tighten this down, then I can put that back in. But yeah man, apart from that, it's just little things to map out and stuff. But I'm just happy that these clear now, and yeah, that's one thing ticked off the list. So now it's time for fabrication. So yes peeps, thanks for watching man, I appreciate you guys. Make sure you drop a like, make sure you comment, make sure you subscribe. It really does help guys. We're on the road to 1,000 subscribers man. Please support. All it takes is a click, you know, it's literally a click. But yeah, nah man, hope you guys enjoyed the video. See you in the next one. Let's go.